Muskie Hans is out here camping in Big Sky Country, and we bought this tent earlier this year, and it was a cheap, like $60 tent off Amazon, and I had set up this tent 2 nights ago, but for some reason I ended up deciding to sleep under the topper of my truck versus in a tent. And when I got up this morning and was having my coffee, I looked over at the tent and I watched it collapse down like this. So when I would have been laying here, it could have collapsed and fell down on my face, and I could have been all wet. So we'll have to inspect to see if the stakes can tolerate this storm. Or the poles, I mean, not the stakes. I haven't been recording much of my trip, but I actually should be, because it's been somewhat eventful. It's really just been miserable because it was rained all day yesterday and it's snowing today. So let's see. I think it might have bent the pole. Okay, so here's what the poles look like once I took the rain fly out. That is the funniest looking tent poles I've ever seen. I think that one might have bent. They had a little bend to them, but I think that's more of a bend than what they had. Now I need to take these out and see if they're actually broken though, which wouldn't surprise me. I'd be amazed if they're not broken. Oh yeah, that one is broken. And after inspection, it is broke right by where I thought it was broke. I guess only that one pole broke, so that means I'll have to fix it. We have my Aglory tent that I had, which I made a video of it when it collapsed, but I haven't gotten around to actually doing my review video on it. So it comes with poles, which you need to put together. Here's one of them. That one's the one that's cracked, and the other one cracked too. I haven't even looked at this pole since I put this down, which was last October. So here's the other one put together, and there's this one for the rain fly. This tent's actually easy to set up. So essentially, other than all these ropes are probably all tangled out. Never mind. And my stakes are falling everywhere. So here's the actual tent part. I guess I'll roll it up nice if I make this video. So you take the tent. So then we get these two posts through, and then you go through and you put this one up. Then you go to this side. I really could use someone to help me do this videotape. I only have one camera and I'm too lazy to get other cameras. So then you do it on this side. And there it's set up. Then you take the rain fly. And then you put this one here, and then the spot that it slides into on each side up here. And then the tent is set up, and then you can use these pieces of rope that are attached to it, which are all tangled out. But then these you can pull out and put stakes in so it'll stay up in the wind better. But I have them all tangled up because I haven't used this tent in a long time, and I need to sit down and detangle all these. You know, I might not even use this tent again, but it's fine if I fix the one post. And then you can use these ropes and take them out and stake it in out here to hold it up better in the wind. And then you put stakes in here too. Anyways, this is a pretty cheap tent. It was like $50. It actually stayed pretty dry when I had it set up where it was when it was raining out. The only spot it got wet was a little bit on the edges here, and so forth. But for the most part, my stuff stayed dry when I was camping in a couple of rainstorms. It's super easy to set up, which is nice, but it also didn't handle the wet snow very well, which I wouldn't expect it to because it's a cheap tent and doesn't have very strong stakes. But I had it set up in like 15 or 20 mile an hour winds, and it didn't stay up well when I didn't have these ropes out to hold it up, but when I did, it stayed up all right. So, and I bought this, I think, in like May, and it got broke in the end of October. So it didn't last me very long, but it only broke because I was camping in wet snow. So I might as well show how to roll it up. I have an actual bag. Then I take these all apart. Do I not have the base, the actual piece thing for this base going? I thought I did have it. Maybe I don't have the actual base for it. It's inside here. The whole bag is here and the steak base. So you So what you want to do is you want to fold the tent so it folds smaller than the bag that it rolls up into. I think this one's like a quarter, so. So then I have a so now I have it put away in the base. Okay. I guess I sort of did get something, and I got to put away in the side of the container.